Sri T.K.S. Elan Guban.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker, sir. Sir, I rise to support the demands of the Railway Minister, and at the same time, I have certain requests to make to the Honorable Minister. Sir, generally, the Railway Ministers are good people when compared to the Finance Ministers, because whenever the members request for a project, they immediately accept and in confirmation allocate a token amount for the project. Sir, at the outset, I wish to congratulate the Honorable Railway Minister for her two projects which she had announced during the last budget. One is the Izzat scheme and the other is the Duronto scheme. Both have become an instant success, and I congratulate the Honorable Minister for the same. But with regard to the projects requested by the members of Parliament and accepted, it has been the practice of the Railway Ministers, not only Madam Mamata Banerjee, even the Railway Ministers for the past 10-12 years, they immediately accept the project, allocate a token amount, and then the project gets started, but the completion is always in question. In this regard, the Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu and our party leader, Dr. Kalaignar M. Karunanidhi, had also written a letter to the Honorable Railway Minister seeking to expedite some of the projects announced for the state of Tamil Nadu, particularly in respect of projects relating to gauge conversion. Against a budget grant of rupees 240 crores provided for the year 2009 and 2010, an additional grant of rupees 280 crores will be required to complete the works on time. Most importantly, Mayiladurai Thiruvarur Karaikudi is a very important line which had catered to many lakhs of people, but that route is not, the gauge conversion has not taken place in that route. So I request the Honorable Minister to speed up the project by allocating more funds for the project. Likewise, Tiruchirappalli Nagapattinam, Tiruchirappalli via Tirukkuvalai gauge conversion works are still pending completion because of inadequate funding. Sir, another problem is doubling. In respect of doubling of railway line, 8 projects have been taken up for execution at a budget outlay of rupees 112 crores during the year 2009-2010, whereas an additional grant of 77 crores will be required for one project, only one project. Out of the 8 projects, one project, that is between Chengalpattu and Viluppuram, alone needs rupees 77 crores for this year. The remaining 8 projects, the amount will be much more. So I request the Honorable Minister to see that sufficient funds are allocated in this area also. Same is the situation in respect of projects for laying new lines. The Karur-Salem project is pending for quite a long time. It is about 85, the distance is about 85 kilometers, as against a budget grant of rupees 36 crores for the year 2009-2010. An amount of 34 crores has been spent as on date. But the estimated requirement of funds for the full year is rupees 140 crores. An additional grant of rupees 104 crores will be required for this project. This is also a very important project, sir. It saves the travel time and the distance. So the minister should consider allocating 104 crores for this project also. So likewise, new projects like the Ariyalur Tanjavur project, Neelamangalam Mannargudi Pattukottai project should also be taken up by the Honorable Minister. Allocating a meager amount and which leaves that the project pending is a waste investment. It is not a remunerative investment. So the minister should see that funds are allocated in full and the project is completed within the specific period. Sir, there is a golden quadrilateral with respect of roads. I would request the Honorable Railway Minister to have another golden quadrilateral with respect to freight. Chennai, Calcutta, Mumbai and Delhi should be connected with an exclusive freight corridor which will be of immense help to the people of India. I think the minister should take this as a dream project and she can complete it. I request her to consider the same. Then, sir, regarding accidents, as was expressed by many of our colleagues, there should be bridges constructed, either road over bridges or road under bridges constructed so that the railway line becomes a dedicated route without roads crossing. Thereby level crossings can be put to an end. I request the minister to take this project also. With these words, I thank you, sir.